Hey everybody, good morning for where I'm from. It's Sedona, Arizona. I am going on my morning run. I want to jump on and just say a few words here about trust. Pardon my out of breath, I'm still getting into shape here, getting my conditioning in the beautiful Arizona weather, in these beautiful mountains. Trust is my life lesson and a big part of my purpose. Trust is so important to me. Trusting oneself, trusting myself is the key to life, I feel like. Trusting your truth. What is important to you? What makes sense to you? What resonates to you? How does your guidance come in? And do you trust it? So I'm always working on self-trust. And a year ago, I got the inspiration to take this journey around the world. And it came in pretty strong, and I had to follow that instinct. And I prepared over the course of a year, and I've only been on this trip for about 2 weeks now. And I found out that a couple days ago, my entire division of the company I work for at Cintas got sold off. And a lot of people got laid off. And I know that's going around right now. But I kind of had to look at that and say, wow. If that is not divine guidance for me, to follow my intuition, to trust myself, to take this leap into the unknown, if I didn't follow that, I could be sitting there right now, shit out of luck, guessing what to do next. See, that's the thing, is every time we put our trust outside of ourselves to somebody or something else, whether that's a job, whether that's a significant other, whether that's a friend, whether that is your so-called leaders in this country who tell you what's truth, okay? There are over 7 billion people on this planet. That's over 7 billion individual truths. So to go around and try to guess what's truth out of 7 billion different truths and choose one, wow, that seems like a lot of unnecessary work. That seems like walking against the current, you know, walking into resistance and making life a lot harder than it needs to be. Our internal guidance system is in the heart. Hope you guys can hear me. I haven't really been great with the wind. I feel it coming, and still working on all that sound stuff. So if I go out, just bear with me. But, my truth is living a conscious life, a conscious heart-centered life according to my truth, to my values, to my principles, to what lights me up, what inspires me. Right now, it's the beauty around me. Right now, for the first time in my entire life, I feel so free. I feel a level of freedom that I have never experienced or known was possible. And I have no idea what's next. And to get that, to feel that, it takes jumping into the unknown, which includes leaving everything behind, so to speak, right? I mean, that can mean many different things. It's not like you got to get rid of everything and then go take this leap. But whatever the leap is for you, it will take jumping and moving through some fear, through some discomfort, letting go of stability. What is stability? What is security, right? Securities in this world are false. Money is a false security. Don't get me wrong, money helps. When you have money, it sure frees up a lot. But it's a false sense of security. It's just paper. We put the meaning on it. It's just energy. Who knows how long it'll even be around. With how fast this world is changing right now, money. That may not even exist soon. The highest currency to me, this is the highest currency. Okay? The feeling that I have internally, how good I am with myself inside. The knowing that I follow my heart despite what the world tells me. That's secure for me. When you can get so good with yourself in your own heart that you know through and through that you're going to be okay, that you develop the tools that it takes to maneuver, to navigate through life, that you've gotten in touch with your heart, that you've gotten out of your own way, when you can begin to let go of the self-created pressures and the pressures created by society and all that. It's confusing, man. That's like a whole job. I don't want another job. Do you really want another job? So I'm always inviting you in all my videos. The message is going to be the same. Okay? It's about trust. It's about truth. It's about love. It's about internal guidance. It's about following the energy. It's about going on that search and discovering what makes you individually, uniquely you. That's the only way to live life. I mean, you can live it any way you want. But to really live, to really come alive, only you're going to know that answer. Even your greatest teachers won't know that answer. Only you. So I invite you to take the time, whatever that takes, to tune into that. And shout out to all my Cintas people. Man, I love y'all. I had some amazing years at Cintas. And it really built a foundation for me to get to where I needed to get to. I felt like I needed to make the leap. And I spent a good 10, 11 years in sales. Not all at Cintas, but probably about 8 years there. And the majority of those years were pretty miserable for me. Not because of Cintas, but it was just like my own process of following some corporate structure that never made any sense to me. Sales processes, models, being told to do the same thing every day, get in line and just kind of like, do it this way. This is the model. It will work for you if you apply it. That's what I always found wrong with the corporate world, is we're all so uniquely different. We are beautiful, divine beings. We are not the same. There are 7 billion different truths on this planet. One way will not work for everybody. So I felt that resistance for years because I said, man, this just isn't working for me. This doesn't feel right. And all I was doing was banging my head against the wall, trying to get sales, feeling like I had no idea what I was doing and not making very much money. And in the last 2 years of working there, as my spiritual path developed, as I gained more trust in myself, I just let go. I just let go of needing to figure it out, needing to try so hard. I worked half as much the last 2 years, and I had the best 2 years of my life. Literally, deals just fell into my lap. And that's what happens as you begin to trust yourself and trust the journey and understand that you're divinely guided in this life. Whatever your belief is, whatever your religion is, they're all pointing to the same thing. The unseen forces that are working through us, by which we are all connected. When you can drop the reins and let that flow and just listen to your guidance, it will show up and tell you where to go next. Mine told me, Mike, get out of here and go do what you want to do, which is travel. Now I can pick up the video and I feel inspired. I didn't really feel inspired before. I was kind of playing small because I was living according to somebody else's truth. Security is false. That whole division is gone. I got out of there 2 weeks ago. I might not have known in my mind what was going to happen, but my higher self knew exactly what was going to happen. I've been listening to the guidance. I declared this trip to be a trip of faith, a trip of trust, giving it all over to God and saying, universe, guide me. And when I say God, universe, spirit, self, it's all the same to me. It's all connected, whatever you want to call it. And that's what's been happening. I've been led. People have been showing up on my path. I see the signs. It says, go here, go here. Even when I have a scared money conversation, somebody shows up to help me. Help doesn't come in the form of money all the time. That's just how so many of us believe it to be and how I believed it to be for so long. That's why I couldn't make that leap for so long, thinking that I had to have a job. When you leap, you set that vibration in your body. You send that message to the universe, I'm ready, let's get it on. I'm ready to be me in this life, because you only get this life one time around. In this body, it depends what you believe in. I believe in past life and that, we are infinite souls and, we come back and incarnate, so on and so forth. But whatever you believe, you're here once in this body. I refuse to live my life scared. I refuse to live my life according to laws and beliefs of other people. I do my best to respect and accept what other people feel and believe. And sometimes it's a daily process to have acceptance of that and to catch myself from reacting. So when you look outside of you and you see other people telling you what you should do and what the facts are, I would invite you to check inside, tune in and see how you feel. Does it feel right to you? Does it feel like it's the truth? Does it feel like it makes sense? Does it align with you? Whether that's wearing masks, or whether that's working a corporate job, or whether that's just doing something that you don't want to do anymore. You're going to be your only internal guidance system forever and always. If you don't have you, you don't have anybody. And it's really hard to help anybody else as well when you're living somebody else's truth. But when you're centered, you're filling your own cup up, and then it's overflowing. Then you can help people around you. Then I could pick up the camera and I could talk to you like this because I feel free and the words are coming naturally. They're not forced anymore. I'm not selling tile and carpet cleaning anymore. Again, thank you, Cintas. I love you guys. Like, I gotta let it rip though. What can I say? That was not what was in alignment for me. I had a greater truth, a greater purpose, a greater calling me forth. It's a crazy time right now. And there's one thing I know. The one thing I know is that I don't know. I don't know anything. I know my own truth. So when you listen to me, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, discard it. Let it go. Everything will continue to change. That is another truth. And that we will die. Okay, those are universal truths. So anything you think is giving you stability or security right now is going to change anyway. It's just like nature. Look to nature for that. It keeps on changing. Life keeps on lifing. Life doesn't care what you want to hold on to or what you want to stay, or if you find something good, don't lose it. No, it's about detaching. It's about having gratitude for it when it comes in and then letting it go. It's about appreciating the contrast for what it's showing you in your life. I had to go through years of sales thinking that there was something wrong with me so I could feel the contrast of freedom. Now that I finally feel freedom, then my new life is ready to begin. So trust yourself. It takes work. It takes discipline. It takes time. It takes belief. It takes leaning into it and not having a clue where it's going to go or how it's going to happen, because it's not about how it happens. It's about intention, okay? It's about faith. It's about belief. It's about you leaning into it and going there to meet it, jumping into the unknown, jumping into the void, and then trusting that you've been given all the skills, your own internal wisdom to find your way. You see, it's inside of you, but life is about unlocking it. We're not taught how to unlock it. We go to school, we learn subjects that don't really have anything to do with, just my opinion, guys, just my opinion. We don't really learn how to live life. We don't learn about emotions. We don't learn about proper nutrition. We don't learn about the workings of the world, about energy. Those are things I think, where hopefully the world's going, that we can begin to learn. And I think what a lot of people are waking up to. Anyway, thanks for listening. Just wanted to give you a little bit of truth today. Stay tuned. The YouTube channel's coming. I'm a little slow with technology and getting this stuff uploaded and editing videos, especially on the go here. But it's happening. I'm just being patient with myself. I'm in Sedona for just a bit longer, then I'm going to be moving on to a different location. So stay with me, y'all. And, if you feel inspired, leave a comment below. Again, I'm getting that channel out soon. Appreciate you if you listen, follow, if it provides you value. Only listen if it provides you value. It's my truth. That's it, not yours. All right, guys. Much love. Blessings. Have a good day. Peace.